Welcome to Black Desert All Access. We've been coming here since this incredible resort was just dirt and dreams, watching it rise from the ground up, and now it's finally here. From the PGA to the LPGA, the anticipation has been building, and today we get to step in as guests of the resort. We're giving you the inside look, world-class golf, a relaxing spa, stunning pools, and restaurants you'll want to come back to again and again. So come along with us. This is Black Desert All Access.
Kaylee, David, welcome back to Black Desert Resort.
Hi.
Good to be back. You've been building.
We have been building. Since you were last here, we now have 791 keys available, some of which are private residences, suites, and VIP units. We have 7 restaurants, and the spa is now open as well as the pools for the kids.
We're so excited to be here. We've been here since Hard Hat days, and now the resort is open, and we have never been guests, so we're excited to be guests. I am here for the pool and for the spa because those things were not open, and I am super excited.
Well, the pools are amazing. The pools are the setting is absolutely extraordinary. Set into the lava and the black rock there. And obviously full service with the pools, a great place for the kids to spend some time and enjoy the sun and the water. The spa, however, I think is my favorite place. It's something I've used tremendously. We just opened it. Some of the services are absolutely amazing. And we have quite an extraordinary recovery room as well in there, which has all different modalities.
I'm golfing and the fitness center.
Well, golfing obviously speaks for itself. You know, it photographed really well on the PGA and LPGA tours, and the course is probably better than I play it, so you can probably speak of that more than I can, but the fitness center is world class. You don't usually see a fitness center of this size and complexity in a resort, so it's wonderful, and that's mainly because of the residences we have, and that benefits the guests.
Okay, tell us about all these amazing restaurants. I believe there's 7 of them.
Down on the ground floor, we have Latitude, which services lunch and breakfast, and that's more of a Mediterranean themed. Above that, on the 3rd floor, we have Basalt, which is our fine dining steakhouse, which has been a huge hit locally as well as for resort guests. And then 20th Hole, which is our sports bar pub style cuisine. On the golf course, we have Oasis and Club 73, and then my personal favorite on the other side of the lobby is Lava Love, which is our coffee shop that you can wake up in the morning a little easier to. And then apart from that, I know you'll hear individually, but if you came back with a group, we have the most amazing meeting space and dining facilities for groups. You know, we have 45,000 square feet of meeting space and a 10,000 square foot ballroom, which people absolutely love. And it's one thing they did really well in the construction was that meeting space. It's so functional and pleasing to groups. It's amazing.
Okay, so since I brought my family, I believe I'm staying in a deluxe queen condo, so you have so many different options. Tell us a little bit more about the rooms.
Sure. So we have your basic hotel rooms, which are anything but basic, to be fair. They really are luxurious and fabulous. And then we have condo units, which have kitchenettes and or full kitchens in them, depending on which level you go through. Anything from a king to 2 queens, 2-bedroom suites. We got 4-bedroom units as well, and everything in between. As well as an extraordinary presidential suite, which is has some amazing features to it.
Last time I was here, the room was really nice, and it had a kitchen. I mean, it had the refrigerator, the freezer, the stove, the sink. So if you've got to get snacks for the kids any time of day, it was there.
It is. I mean, you know, we got supermarkets, really good supermarkets, fairly close by, and or we can stock the rooms for you, should you wish. You know, one of the benefits of being a residential resort is people actually live in those units. They are condos, which we then rent out as hotel rooms. So it's something that you can live in, especially if you're here for a few days with kids. And you know, some kids eat differently than others, so you want to have a well-stocked kitchen.
Okay, I'm ready to check in. I'm ready to relax and head to the pool.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Like that?
So I have keys for both of you.
Thank you.
Cheers. Enjoy your stay with us and let us know what we can do for you.
Thank you.
All
Have
right,
fun.
thank you.
Okay, I'm so excited to be
I
a
know
guest.
you are.
Finally, I know he says, I know you are. Black
Really
Desert
is.
Resort. I know you guys want to be here. What are you doing today?
I'm going to the first tee. What are you doing?
Oh, I am going to be checking out the pool and the spa, so I'm going to go change and
Okay.
have a good day.
I'm going to golf. I'll see you at the 20th hole.
All right, sounds good.
we've created a stir. The curiosity, the intrigue, it's all around. This is the moment. Southern Utah awaits. Come play. Come stay at Black Desert Resort. Now this is luxury your way.
All right, this is what I'm talking about. Mama's about to relax. Hi, baby. Show me a trick. Hi, show me a trick. Do a trick. Woo! Okay, my family is already enjoying the pool, Patrick. You did good. What's up, dude?
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Great to have you here again.
Oh, well, I am so pumped that the pool is open. I think the last time I was here, it wasn't quite open. I think I was like shy by a weekend. So people are enjoying the pool. How's it been going?
It's been great. I mean, it's, you know, like we were talking about earlier, the first day we opened, we had a PGA tournament, and then followed up just a few months later by an LPGA tournament. So it was hectic. We were accomplishing impossible things, but now we get to relax a little bit, you know, and sit by the pool with the cabanas and the, you know, just all the stuff.
It's so nice because we've been here. You and I have been chatting about this. I got to see, we were in construction hats from the very beginning, and I know this has been a project long time coming, and it's the vision that you had and so many others that have worked so hard. And to actually see my little boy playing in a pool and families enjoying and they're eating at your restaurants, I mean, it's got to be so incredible to see all of this just come true to life.
It is a lot of fun. I love sitting back in a corner somewhere and just watching people enjoy it. And you know, one day we had a couple that I knew, we overheard them in the lobby, and they were going to get, he was going to ask her to marry him, and she didn't know that. And I arranged to have the drone show after he asked her to marry him in Basalt. It said, "Will you marry me?" And then it said yes.
Stop. Oh yeah, you just assumed the answer was yes.
Well, I had to make that assumption.
I love it, and that is what's so cool, because somebody could come, they can play golf, whether it's with their buddy or their wife or their family, but they could bring the family, they go do their thing on the course
right.
and meet the family at the pool.
Everybody goes and does their own thing and meet up for dinner.
Exactly, I love it. Well, I know I'm going to be hanging out by the pool, that's for sure. Okay, so let's talk about the pool. Obviously, it's gorgeous, the aesthetics are amazing, the backdrop's insane. What other features do we have?
Oh, we have a really big hot tub, really big fire pit. This is an all year round 365 pool with umbrellas, and the cabanas have fans and heaters. And but I think like you said, the most incredible thing is we have the 19th green just behind us, and the lake wraps around, and the pool arcs out into the lake, and there's, I don't know, 20 waterfalls that fall into the lake right here. And so it's just a really cool experience, and having Flo, the lobby bar, just a couple steps away, and be able to grab a drink or get something to eat. And I think you know the menu a little bit.
We got some hummus, some salad, some nice mocktails, since Mama can't drink. No, I think it's so cool. People are traveling from all over the world, especially after the first PGA tournament. It was just, we've talked about, everyone thought it was fake, the AI, like it's real. This place is just truly incredible. And I think, again, people coming from all over. I'm coming from Salt Lake. I love to ski, but let me tell you, after 6 months of the winter, I need to find a little place, a little hidden gem, and this is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got, you know, come down and enjoy it and relax a little bit, but don't forget too, in October, we do it all over again, and we have the PGA Tour back here again.
Well, and that's what's great. So people can enjoy the PGA. They get a little bit toasty, a little bit hot. They can come hang out at the pool. And again, you can grab bites from Flo. You've got 2 pools, cabanas. You can rent the cabanas privately.
Yep.
I mean, you got the works.
Yep,
What more do you want? Dude, cheers.
And there's still a lot more coming.
Okay, I love it. Cheers to that. This is awesome. I'm excited. Let's kick back and relax.
Let's do it.
Well, I know what I'm going to be doing for the next few hours, maybe like all day, but let's see what DJ's up to. I'm sure he's having fun, but he's probably sweating a little bit.
We are out here cooking on the golf course. Ken Yates, the course superintendent here, and it is the height of summer, and this place looks fabulous, but this is why publications like Golf Week love you guys.
Yeah, it's been a great year. I always say it's been a little bit cooler than normal at 100 degrees, but our turf here, it really is built for the hotter weather.
You've been getting great reviews. I've seen top 100 courses ranked in 34, 35, Golf Digest, Golf Week. They really like you. What do you think makes you stand out against these other elite courses? Not that there's anything wrong with being 70 or 80 in the top 100, but you're not.
Right. Well, it's a pretty good list to be on. A lot of competition.
Sure.
It's very humbling to be on that list. You know, it's just with our turf quality, let me look around. I mean, just the amazing views. You know, I always say that we have 18 holes could be on a postcard, you know, and stuff like that. I mean, that's what I see here, and that's what brings it all together. It's the whole guest experience, it's the quality of the turf, the views, the way Tom Weiskopf designed it.
Right.
That's why we're here.
I would think that you wouldn't get this far without a good plan and a good execution,
Yes.
obviously. But now you've hosted the PGA Tour and the LPGA Tour, which other courses do not do. You guys are the
No.
only ones who do that. And I assume to get to 34 or 35 on these lists, you also got feedback from the players. And so did you tweak a little more stuff after you opened, constantly trying to just make it a little
Yeah.
better and a little better?
Well, when the tour came here, I was still growing grass in. They couldn't even see what we had, and they decided they liked what they saw. So after we played the first round, we all learned something different. We all learned how to route people different, so we had to build different cart paths and things like that. And like here on number one, this bunker, we added a new bunker in. We lengthened a couple tee boxes, added another tee on 18 for length. It was a learning experience for both the PGA and us for being a new course.
So how do you make it great for professionals who are wildly talented and at this upper echelon and still keep it good for resort guests? Because I know from your tee times, you got
Right.
people coming back. They're liking the experience.
Well, our goal is here to have this golf course, the PGA experience, every time somebody comes out here and plays. My greens are rolling at 11.5, 12 right now, and that's what they roll during the tour. You know, the turf quality of this, you know, I mean, I'm a little bit taller in the summertime, my fairways, but only like, you know, 1/10 of an inch or so here and there, not much. So, but our whole goal here is to have everybody have the PGA or LPGA experience.
So how do you maintain this course in St. George's summer heat? 109-degree day here today, and the course looks great.
Well, it's all about water management, you know, water conservation, you know, giving it what it needs. I have a unique ability, well, it's not unique, I guess you could say, but my irrigation system here, I have control over every single head, and I can turn one head up to a certain amount, another one half the amount next to it, so the soil gets what it needs to stay alive. There's no overwatering, there's no waste in water, so it's great to have a system like that.
So people come out on this immaculate course, and then the experience during the round has to be good. Also, what are the different things that you offer so that people have a good experience over their 4 hours of golf?
I mean, just like, well, they offer the free food. You know, that's one of the big things we get here. They're all inclusive. They have the caddy masters. They have the 4 caddy who rides with the golfers, helps them read putts, fix divots, fix ball marks, and some of them talk about even they get into the history of the golf course, which isn't much of a history, but they know, you know, a little bit about the lava, and talk about the wildlife, you know, and things like that. So it kind of gives everybody a whole experience. You're just not sitting on a cart pointing at a ball.
Yeah.
It's a whole Black Desert experience.
So in your time out here, what kind of wildlife do you see?
Oh, I've seen all kinds of snakes, coyotes, those chuckwallas. I mean, it's bobcats. Pretty much, I haven't seen like a big mountain lion yet, but most of the desert animals. And you know what? They stay out of our way, we stay out of theirs. We live with them, and they live with us. You know, we try to protect them as much as we can.
Excellent. All right, well, you ready for a little golf?
Go for it.
All right, let's do it. Okay, that's too high for a 3-wood, so let's knock that down a little bit. Stone cold, driving for 4 hours. This should be awesome. At least there's no wind.
Nice shot.
Hi, Kami. Welcome to Plume Spa and Wellness.
Hi, I'm so excited.
We're happy to have you here. We have you for a few treatments today. Before we get started, we love to have our guests take a moment and have a shot of joy with us. Would you like to enjoy?
I would love that, and what's so cool is I've actually heard so much about the experience.
Great. Yes, this is our Lotus Way Shot of Joy. It has biodynamic flower essences and a little bit of honey to help melt away worry, unlock your heart for joy.
That is what I am looking for. I love it. Smells nice, and I'm ready for my treatment.
Great. Come on in, and we'll get you in your locker and robe.
Perfect.
Okay, I love a good spa day, but what just happened was incredible. Walk me through all the different treatments.
Great. Yeah, you had one of our facials with a little bit of our 5-in-1 facial machine, and then you were able to experience our really special desert awakening ritual, which includes a scrub. You shower that off, get massaged, and then our beautiful waterfall treatment. All that scalp treatment, massage, the oil in your hair. A beautiful treatment.
I have to say, I love head to toe, but my head is one of my favorite things to get massaged, and that waterfall treatment was something I have never experienced. And that's one of the things I think what is so great about Plume, what I've been hearing, is that this is a one-of-a-kind experience that there's nothing out there like it. So kind of walk me through this place. It's 15,000 square feet. It's huge, first of all, and you have so many things to offer.
It is really, really special. Yes, as you said, 15,000 square feet in a luxury spa, but it's really approachable. We want everyone to come and enjoy. We have multiple spaces that are co-ed. The only places gender specified are the locker rooms with our steam and sauna and changing areas. Then you can come out. If you're looking for quiet, calm, we invite you to go to the sanctuary. If you're here to socialize with friends, come here to our gathering place with our longevity lounge equipment, opening up to our beautiful outdoor patio. You can enjoy the beauty of the lava that we're surrounded by and that's inspired our location.
It is really, every piece has been thought through and so just, again, thoughtful. Now talk to me about this room. This is a really unique room. It's the post-treatment room, and what can we kind of see in here?
So in here we've got 4 of our longevity pieces, our dry cryo float, 3, 5, or 8 minutes, just like a cold plunge, but you don't have to get wet.
That's amazing. That's
you can
so cool.
hop from that into the warm float for a nap time, 30 minutes if you like. They say it's like sleeping for 4 hours. We have a salt inhalation booth, and we have 2 curva loungers where you can rest and get the PEMF mat. You can have the cooling leg treatment, a reflexology service.
It sounds like you have a lot of unique technology here. Again, I have had so many different type of massages, and I haven't seen quite some of the treatments that you guys have here. So what was kind of the thought behind bringing in something different? Was it about the holistic approach? Was it about just the experience?
So the inspiration really came from hoping that our clientele is very technology forward, yet really intrigued by our ancient healing modalities. So it's a really beautiful fusion of both. Every treatment space has light panels for pain or anti-aging. We have a beautiful flower essence aromatherapy, chakra hot stone, a hot ice vitality massage, great contrast therapy, really great for post-golf or just to have a beautiful day with your friends.
Oh, I can totally. DJ's out there playing golf and I'm in here relaxing. This is perfect. And you can do vice versa. So kind of walk me through an experience what would be for a couple. A couple could come in, they would go in through their locker rooms and then they could end up here.
They can end up here. We can do all the different treatments, massage, body, facial in our beautiful spa suite that has its own patio. So you can take half of the day, relax together, enjoy your treatments. The providers will come in and out. You get to stay where you're at. You can have some food and relax all day.
Oh my God, can I stay all day? Yes. Well, I think it's so neat because some people have never had a massage. It can be really intimidating or they're not really, they're unsure of kind of how to go about it or is it right for me? So I'm assuming that they could give you a call and walk, you guys walk them through and really give the experience for each person so specific to what they're looking for.
Absolutely. One of the other pieces I love is we do have a touchless package. So if you're not sure about being touched, please come get the benefits of the wellness technology, even if you're unsure, and then you might feel a little more comfortable. Or like you said, if you're uncomfortable booking yourself online, come on, give us a call. We'll tailor it just to what you need.
Oh, perfect. Well, they tailored it just for me with this sweet baby. I got to have an amazing prenatal experience, and it's really, there is something for everyone here. Thank you so much for sitting with me.
Thank you.
I'm ready to go back and relax.
We've created a stir. The curiosity, the intrigue. It's all around. This is the moment. Southern Utah awaits. Come play. Come stay at Black Desert Resort. Now this is luxury your way.
We're visiting now with a Utah Tech professor, Dr. Joe Platt. And I don't think people think of professors and universities and resorts and golf courses all at once, but here at Black Desert, you are bringing a lot of these things together. And we got to talk bees, desert tortoise, and fish. Let's start with the fish. We have some lakes on the property here, and the Virgin River has six unique?
Yes.
6 different species of fish, 3 of them unique only to that river,
right,
but 2 of them endangered.
Absolutely.
So what are you doing for the endangered fish at Black Desert Resort?
Well, one of the opportunities that I have is to coordinate with agencies in the state about conservation issues. With the Division of Wildlife Resources, we talked to them about what we could do with our lakes to help these endangered fish. And it took quite a bit of time to sort out how we could do that, but they agreed. So a year ago, they brought 400 little Virgin River chub to us. We put them in a lake, and now they're breeding.
So at the time, the little ones, were they about the size of a finger?
Yeah,
Okay.
They were less than 3 inches long.
And how big do they get to be?
They get to be 10, 12 inches long. The Virgin River chub was actually a very important food source for the Native Americans and the early pioneers. Now they only exist in very small populations in the Virgin River and here.
So a little biodiversity, genetically in that, and a little safety for the species being in different places.
Yeah, we call it a refuge.
Okay.
That's what it is.
And you say we, so that's other professors and students?
No, that is all with the Division of Wildlife Resources. Now, the university, I have made arrangements with faculty to bring students out here. So we've had students that are studying the water quality of 3 different lakes. As they mature, they're all man-made, and they're developing kind of an ecosystem. So the students are monitoring that. We have other students that are monitoring the insects in the lakes. So they're all involved in real-world experiences where they can really come out and not just sit in a lab and test water, but actually come out and gather water. And so it's really been a very win-win situation.
But it's not just fish, it's also butterflies?
Butterflies, the monarch butterfly is now an endangered species in America.
Because?
Because they've lost so much habitat, because of the use of pesticides in an indiscriminate way. And so the state, Utah, has been very active in developing a pollinator garden program. So the state grows plants that are very focused on providing food or habitat for butterflies and bees, and they then give us the plants and we create pollinator gardens here at Black Desert. But also we educate the people. We have thousands of visitors that come to Black Desert, and one of my serious goals is to educate them, to teach them, give them an experience where they can learn as well as enjoy this beautiful setting.
And finally, the desert tortoise.
We are neighbors to the Red Cliffs Desert Reserve, a 60,000 acre property that's set aside to preserve tortoises. They don't have any place really to tell their story except in a downtown building where they have a wonderful display, and they even have a couple of live tortoises. We are also working with the state and the federal government about trying to get a captive display of tortoises where we can invite people to come in, see them, and learn about them. And we would then help the reserve in telling their story.
Yeah, the lava's not the perfect environment for the tortoise.
That's right. But I'll tell you what loves it are the big lizards. We have Gila monsters, chuckwallas, and of course lots of fox and coyotes and bobcats. That's what's in the lava.
Doctor, thanks so much for all the info. We appreciate it.
Good to be here.
Dr. Joe Platt, Black Desert, Utah Tech, and the Division of Wildlife Resources all coming together here at Black Desert to work with several different animals.
We've created a stir. The curiosity, the intrigue, it's all around. This is the moment. Southern Utah awaits. Come play. Come stay at Black Desert Resort. Now this is luxury your way.
We're in the 20th hole now, and this is a place people come in the middle of the day to grab a quick bite or at the end of the night You got all the TVs here to watch games. You got the golf simulators over there. And you got a wide array of whatever you're looking to eat, drink, dessert, the whole bit.
Well, I brought my family with me on this trip, and it's really cool. So we're experiencing what it's really like to be a hotel guest here at Black Desert. You can come in, like you said, it's open all day, and it's a great place to either have lunch or to come in for evening.
Who had the better day, you at the spa or Kai at the pool?
Oh, probably Kai at the pool. That kid can swim all day, which you guys know kids, for sure. How was your day?
It was good as far as you know. I crushed it off the tee. No 3 putts. It was great.
Super cool out there?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, a little warm in St. George in the summer, but it was not bad.
I see that you went back to your room and took a shower. We'll talk about rooms here in a second. No, my day was awesome. It was so relaxing. I think one of the best things about Black Desert is that they really can accommodate anybody, whether you're the single man or woman that's traveling for work, or you are here for a corporate event, or you're here with your family like me. They really are, top-notch, first-class service. Someone's always there, whether ready to take your order for something or just be there at whatever you need.
There's a wide variety of rooms here. You're telling me about your room. I'm in a room that's it's smaller, not what you have for your whole family, but there's a kitchenette. So anybody with any specific diet needs, or if they just like to snack and have their favorite foods convenient, there's everything you need. You got the refrigerator, you got a little freezer, you got a stove, you can do your own thing and whatever you want, or you can come down here to the 20th hole.
Well, it's super nice to hear that because I'm in a little bit bigger room to accommodate my family, but I actually have all that Sub-Zero fridge. You got your conventional stove, tons of storage, great for unpacking and different things. I've got a balcony that kind of overlooks the courtyard, so the interior view, but you cannot miss any of the views because there's not a bad view.
There's no bad views here.
I want to just let everyone know, nothing that you see online is really fake about this place. It's not AI generated, it is real, and you need to get down here to see it yourself.
Yeah, there are so many stories here from the views, which people have thought, especially people who came from out of state, that can't be real, but it is real. It was interesting being on the course and learning about the Virgin River chub, which is endangered because non-native species in the Virgin River. So with the ponds here on the course, they put in the fingerlings, and now they've got a huge population growing here. It's really it's a great story.
One of the waiters was talking about that, as I learned previously in a different show that we did talk to Dr. Platt about all the conservation. You got to see him again. So I was telling Kai that there's fish in a specific pond, and he was asking all sorts of questions. So now I'm going to have to direct him to you to answer all those questions.
All right.
But it's really neat. I mean, everyone wants to know, this is a huge resort in the middle of the desert. Where are you getting the water? How are you, how are you conserving energy? And they really are putting so much effort to make sure that this place is really good for the environment.
So people who want to come down here and check it out, what do they do?
Oh, that's an easy one. You go to blackdesertresort.com. Again, they have something for everyone here. Whatever you're looking for, you can go to the spa. That was amazing, by the way. Such an amazing, holistic experience, not just a normal spa. You can hang out at the pool. You can go sweat like you did out there on the course. No, I'm kidding. It's a year-round, all-inclusive resort that is so amazing.
Yeah, it's fun to go out and play on a course where you've seen, and I have seen, both the PGA and the LPGA stars playing. The shots they hit, where they made putts from, and all that is fun when you're out there thinking about that.
It really is. I mean, hopefully they're going to be coming back year after year, baby. So you got to get to the resort that they come and play at. You can play too.
That'll do it for us tonight. Thanks for joining us, and maybe we'll see you down the road at the 20th hole.
That's right. It's been so much fun being a hotel guest right here at Black Desert Resort. We'll see you next time, and we better see you here as well.